can't complain. I had a couple 4-pounders. All right, we are just got done with registration. It was quick and easy this time. It's cold. It's been cold. We can't catch a break with this weather, but tournament starts tomorrow. Practice has been pretty decent. The lake's fishing really tough. You know, a lot of whining, a lot of complaining about how tough it is. They had a bunch of water come in, so the whole system is dirty. I'm really looking forward to getting out there. It's going to take some weight. There's some big smallmouth in this place, and I'm catching them the way I like to catch them, shallow scoping. That's my favorite way to catch them. Feel like a lot of guys kind of overlook that, and that's what we're doing. So we're done for the day. Just going to go chill, relax, maybe take a nap, get everything ready to roll, and we'll be out there first thing in the morning. All right, well, it is day one. We have made it in the water. It is an absolute zoo out here. So we already got past the hardest part of the day. That's getting in the water with all these boats. Ready to roll. It's cold, guys. It's cold. Wind's blowing a little bit. We found some fish. I'm hoping that we can get in there. We're going to get in there. It just dictates how many boats are going to be in there. I really hope it's not terrible. If it's not terrible, it should be a really good tournament. Kind of got an area with some better than average smallmouth in it. I'd like to do a little bit of practicing today. I'd like to catch a good bag in order to, you know, fish free and really just try to expand on, you know, what I've got. Today the goal is 20 pounds. Need to come in with 20 pounds. I think it's going to take low 20s a day to win this thing, and that's the goal. These EQ events, or this isn't EQ, this is, you know, the open events. You know, you're trying to make the top 50, but I really want to win these things. I feel like I am on the fish to where if I catch 5, I will be in that category. So the goal is today to catch 5 brown ones that weigh 20 pounds. Let's go. Get right in line. Morning. Good call. Thanks. Ain't nobody here. The only thing I'm worried about is the mud. And I got to figure out if the current's strong enough to blow me backwards. Oh yeah. It's muddy. Oh my God, he had it. It's got to be 15 inches. I knew those are freaking bass. Well, we got one. The smallest smallmouth I've caught all week. Golly, they weigh so heavy. I measured that sucker and it weighs 2.5. We're on the board, dude. I knew they didn't leave. Golly, so that means that, because some of these are drum. I thought for sure that was gonna be a drum. There's a whole school of them here.
On a long and lonesome highway.
They're all bass. I don't know why they're so small though. We'll take them. It's tough. 2.7. Ain't gonna come in with nothing today. I'm gonna catch every one of them off this damn school. Yes. We're back on schedule.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through.
That's more like it. There's a whole freaking wad of them. I got hung up and I broke it off because they were all fired up. It's a nice one. I knew I wasn't an idiot. Literally all practice has been so good in here. The mud line's up there. We started there. That's why we didn't catch crap. Figured out the mud's not down here. 3.5. There's a whole freaking wad of them down there. Let's see what I need. Grinding. I like it. There's some big old dots up there. Getting somewhere, buddy. That was a floater. Look at the water color. Floating over 20. Looks like that guy's over there whacking too. Biggest one yet. 3 3/4. I told you. I've been on them all right. It's tough. Five. Big. 3 1/4. Five, baby. Let's go, dude. It's a tough mother. Couple 4-pounders. We could do this thing. Must be a drum. Oh no. big bitch. That is. Let's go, baby. That's a big one. 5 of those will be leading the tournament. It's almost a 5. I thought it was a damn drum. It's a pretty good call. Buddy, we were happy to have you. I don't think he's gonna help. You gotta beat a 2.5. Oh shit, yeah, he's a 3-pounder. Number 1 goes. Sucker. I got him. That's a big. I literally just said, these look like bass to me. That one's probably pushing 5. All right, getting rid of our largemouth, number 1. 5.5. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. We got over 20. I got tested this morning. I ran in here thinking I'm about to smash, and it's all mud. And I run over to Plan B. Plan B sucks. And I said, I got to go over there and go figure it out because that's the only place I know that I can win the tournament. And I'm running back, and I look over, and in this side of it, there's no mud. Where I started is where all the mud is, and I was like, they're over there. Son of a bitch, they're over here. This is my drum. Size. It went thunk. Why don't you surprise us and be a 4-pounder? It's a 314 at Coles, number 5. Yep, that one's skinny. That helped us a lot. That guy's over 21.
Another good start for you here on Kentucky Lake. 5 in the bag. We're 17 pounds even. Gonna jump you to 14 points. Place. Again, Tyler Campbell, he won the Bassmaster.
I'm trying to get saved.
All right, another angler that was in first, second, and third on Bass Track before we started the weigh-in. Let's see where he ends up. Norman, Oklahoma, Austin Cranford, step on up. Like he's had a good day out on the water. 5 in the bag for Austin. 21 pounds and 10 ounces up to 5th place for Austin Cranford. Going to be a good start for him as well. Austin Cranford moves into 5th place. Well, was that kind of what you were hoping for after your practice?
Yeah, you really don't know what you're on until you really start catching them. And I had a great day. I probably caught 20, 30 fish. They were, to be honest, they were a little smaller than I thought they were going to be. Say I set the hook twice in an area. They were both giants and hadn't been back since, and that's what I caught. Can't complain. Just go duplicate it again tomorrow and see what happens.
That will be not good for the rest of the field if you duplicate that again. Nice job. 5th place at the moment. Matt Molitor, step on up.
Good job.
Thank you. Illinois. Come on up, Matt.
All right, so day one, Kentucky Lake, went well. Had 21-14. All smallmouth, caught plenty of fish. And to be honest, we learned something today that was really, really important. The morning could have went really wrong. I mean, I get to my area where I had found them in practice, and it's muddy. So I try to catch them out of the mud, and wasn't happening. So I ran to my plan B area. Wasn't happening there. Didn't get a bite, didn't see a fish, nothing. And so my thought process was, well, the only way I'm going to win the tournament is if I'm in that first area. Like, I found the fish in there to potentially win the tournament. And so I go in there, and as I'm running back, it's about a mile-long stretch. I notice there's a little pod of clean water, because basically I'm fishing out of in a mouth of a creek on the main lake or main river. And the mud blows out of this creek, and it makes it a certain, in my area. So I'd say about 3/4 of the area was all mud. About 1/4 of it, I'd never fished there before in my life. I had graphed it in practice, and I saw all the stumps, and it was just in my area. I just tried to find all the stumps in the area. So I ended up going to that clean area and kind of bearing down in that area, scoping around, and ended up catching them pretty good. So the deal is what I figured out is that you got to go where the mud is not. And tomorrow the wind's supposed to switch out of the south, so it's going to blow that mud out of the area, so I should be able to get the whole area. We're going to have some wind, which is going to make it kind of difficult, but there's a lot more fish in there than I thought there was. To be honest, I thought I was going to catch more big ones. I caught plenty of big ones, but I thought that the quality, the average quality was going to be a little bit better than it was. But then again, I was fishing, kind of like the outskirts of my area. So tomorrow I think we're going to get to fish the whole area. Should be a good day.
Now you gotta cool it down. Alright, well, it is day 2. It's gonna blow a little bit today. It's calm right now. We might get a couple hours of calm fishing. I'm not really sure how the wind's gonna roll in there. I know that it's gonna help the mud cause. It's gonna blow the mud out of there for sure. I don't know how it's set up exactly, how the wind's gonna dictate. I got a bunch of flats kind of protecting this area, but it still is open water. Need 20 pounds a day to probably make a cut. I think we need 23 to stay and get up there to where we're in contention to win on Saturday. The goal today is 23 pounds.
All right, Austin. Follow it up with a good bag, man.
Oh yeah. That's a start. Woo. He got a big old shad in his belly. It's almost a 3-pounder. Come on, be a smallie. I think it's a drum. I've been working on those fish for freaking a while. Got them to bite and it's catfish. Dang, this one's mean. That one was just mean. Three-pounder. Problem was earlier, I was sitting on top of them. Wind was blowing like this, so I had to fish it that way. So I was sitting on top of them so they wouldn't set up there. I'm gonna have to make passes, but I should be able to start fishing different water. I gotta retie. This line twist is so bad. We got us a Larry. Hopefully he's 15. He's little. Pretty long though. We got 4, buddy. Larry. We have resorted to Larry's. This wind is brutal. All right. We got 4. Problem is we got 4 on the small side. Now he's got to be 15. He looks kind of short. He's short. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. We got 5. 5 on the small side. Finally, one freaking got fast. They're either out here in the middle, because they ain't up here shallow anymore. I don't know where they went. I've just been kind of scoping around trying to find them. He's bigger than our other largemouth. It's freaking hard, dude. We're just gonna have to settle with 13 freaking pounds. At least we caught a limit. God dang, I only caught like 6 or 7 keepers. I got 5 keepers. We suck today. I don't know, dude. We got a largemouth.
2-day total of 48 pounds. He'll be knocking on the door of 50 pounds through 2 days. That's going to get interesting. Another angler had a fantastic start yesterday out of Norman, Oklahoma. Austin Cranford step on up. 21.10 was his day 1 weight. 5 in there. 15.4 gets you inside the top 10. 13 pounds, 5 ounces. Going to jump you to 14th place. A little bit tougher today, Austin.
Yeah, man, I just went out there and played in the waves all day. I knew I should have bailed, but I felt like the only chance I had to win was to stay out there. So I just put my head down, caught 5. Only caught 7 bass today. They were kind of funky with the wind, didn't really want to get on anything. All the roamers I was catching, they won't bite. So, good tournament. So, we'll get out of here with a check.
Yep, you'll get paid. Good points. Good job.
Thanks. Good job.
We'll see where you end up. Chris Helvick, come on up. At 16.
All right, guys, well, we just weighed in, had 13.5, so quite a bit of a drop-off, and the morning started out fairly decent, like I had planned, and then the wind came in. We're fishing in 3-4 footers all day, and, fishing in waves like that, it doesn't bother me, but it did something to the fish. I hadn't quite figured out what it did to them. They were just kind of gone. It was here or there. I honestly had to resort to some brush piles to catch largemouth just to fill my limit. I thought I had this place figured out, but I guess not. What Mother Nature threw us a curveball, and I feel like if we would have had decent conditions and it didn't mess those fish up and was able to fish efficiently, I felt like we could have made the cut. But we're going to finish like in the teens, like 15, 16. So good tournament. I looked last night, we're in 15th in the points for the EQs, so good start to the year. I just, when you get that close to a top 10, you really want to make it happen, but I can't complain. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see y'all next time.